Hey, y'all. Well, I am CEO over at Flockx, another Grand Rapids company. We've stellar to move our headquarters up here, I think last year out of Austin. So thank you for so much of the warm welcome from everyone here, from the right place, as well as GVSU, GRCC, and everyone participating in Tech Week. So really appreciate it. And at Flockx, we're really focused on building an AI sidekick that helps you get up, out, and connect with the communities that you care about so that we can make an impact and disrupt that epidemic of loneliness that's really impacting a huge swath of the US today. So today I want to talk about not only the sidekick that we're developing and how we're enabling you to have your own AI that represents you, allows you to connect in with that community, and helps you find out what's going on around you and stay engaged. But also, as everyone has sort of been communicating on the stage, all this different AI that's proliferating out, both to businesses as well as individuals. We saw digital twins coming in. We see the AI that different companies are building to help you find out new information about what's going on. And we look at that as sort of the internet of AI, this next stage in the evolution that we've been going along from those emails that got introduced in the 90s, all the way to today, where we have our generative AI, where we can go and prompt it and get back feedback. It goes out, looks on the web, and finds different information, to where we see very quickly evolving into autonomous action on your behalf, both you and your business. And so, as others have mentioned, cleaning that data, making sure that it's behaving how you want is critical. But today we have these limitations where the AI is often in a silo. It doesn't have great ways to get out and start communicating with other AIs out in the wild. And when it does get out and start communicating with those AIs out in the wild, they start to get into different conversations that don't come to an end objective and can just churn, causing additional costs and waste for you, your company, or yourself. So we really are working on how do you find that right AI at the right time for your AI to go engage with, as opposed to you having to go find it, engage with it, and then act. And so to do that, building that trust and confidence in the AI that you're building within your business, as well as for yourself, is hypercritical. Being able to build that reputation and merit of your AI to service others within your local community. So to unlock that, not only do we need to get each individual their own AI, but also enable that communication graph that allows these AIs to start interacting with each other, having objectives, and taking your intent from manual queries to AI-driven solutions where they're able to book tickets for you, book trips, work with your friends' AIs to coordinate nights out, as well as go and work with other friends, family, community members to go and facilitate actions on your behalf. And some of those in the real world come down to things like planning a family vacation. Imagine that Disney had an AI that could be interfaced with, that you yourself could go interact with and say, hey, I'm looking to book a trip. But then imagine if you, your wife, your kids all had their own AI that could also go and interact with Disney's AI to go and plot out which rides you want to go on, what's available, how can I get into those one-in-a-lifetime experiences, and facilitate all of that on your behalf, putting that together and then allowing you to focus on the actual family vacation and interacting in the real world, as opposed to spending all that time trying to put that all together. Similarly, for organizing a team event, we often have this where we'll have 10, 15 people come into town, trying to figure out where do we go, what's going on, where are the key spots to be hanging out, and where are different communities at that reflect the individuals that are coming in, because we want to be showing off Grand Rapids and making everyone love it, so they move here. No ploy on that, guys, at any point. So in Grand Rapids, leading the way in AI collaboration, and what we're really working to facilitate is an open source AI registry where AIs can come in and say, here is what I can do. Here's my reputation in doing those things. Here are the things that I can go and achieve on your behalf, and here's how good I am at it. That way, when you have your sidekick and you're looking to go into Grand Rapids or Chicago or Detroit, your AI can go talk to any of those AIs in that local vicinity, figure out what it is that you should be aware of and help you plug in, as well as start to book things, reserve things, and make sure that you have a great experience while you're out there. While we're facilitating that and enabling that discovery, also on the the ethical side of that is how do you have these AI care about you, care about your business, care about actually helping you foster and socially flourish? So having transparency to what your AI's thoughts are, the training data that you're bringing in, the information and feedback that it's getting from others within your community or your close-knit groups, and having your friends and family participate in these training exercises. And if we go outside of the social side and go to the business, similarly with your colleagues, different teams and divisions, breaking down those silos to ensure that the AI is working on behalf of the entire company as opposed to one division and creating more silos in this next stage of interaction. Lastly on that, having that ownership and equity in your AI, not just giving all of that equity off to the big, 3, 6, 12, however many we have right now of Meta, Google, etc., but using their technology to help foster a graph that represents you, an AI that represents you, as opposed to seeding all of that information onto those organizations and losing your autonomy in it. So that gets into your data and your control, where we have these AIs monetize those skill sets that you have, whether it be your business or gig economy, be a musician, an artist, or someone that is going out and sort of historically has built a website to blog on and share content. Now, being able to just go in, chat with your AI, tell it your subject matter expertise, share that information, and have it go out and search for individuals or entities that need access to that information, whether that be to train their own models or to facilitate answering a question. So again, being able to find that right AI at the right time helps people not only answer those questions, but also create new solutions. So really appreciate the time. We have our Sidekick live right now. It's actually being used for Art Prize, and all the entries from the 900 or so artists is within it, the venues, as well as what else is going on in Grand Rapids. So you can plug in, start training your personal sidekick, community.flockx.io, and really appreciate all the time. Thanks, y'all.